Right. Should we talk about where we are? And why we're here?
Yeah.
So where are we?
We're at Digby
Digby
Fine
in Arundel. Why are we here, Tom?
I've got to say as well, just I will answer, but what a location.
Isn't it?
Fantastic building. Yeah,
Isn't it?
blown away in this place. So definitely come and check it out. But we're here because we've partnered with Digby to offer one of these bottles on completion to each of our clients when they move in. And they will also receive a voucher to come and taste the wine, taste the fizz, and have a really good time. So the team here will deliver those bottles a few days after completion. So it's not one of those sort of rushed handovers in the office. They've got to get out, they're in the tracksuits, they're moving house.
Again, that was one of those moments, and I know we're sitting here now and Michelle is with us behind us, but they reached out to us. And that was just amazing.
I put it down to your amazing marketing. Just
Yeah, probably something to do with it. It's one of those things where, again, for us, because it is our business, because we are so proud of what we do, to be able to offer that completion that just finishes it off, but in keeping with what we did all the way through. Because actually, again, other agents, you'll be there to collect your keys on the day of completion. So you've loaded your entire house into a van, your life into a van the morning of.
Yep.
You're running in to collect keys and you get given the most embarrassing completion gift you've ever seen.
Yep.
Here's this, thank you.
Or nothing.
Or nothing. A set of keys in an envelope.
Yep.
And we were like, no, it is a monumental moment.
Yeah.
And being able to, it's that sparkling wine. Everybody knows that it's associated with celebrations and all of those sorts of things. And that's what it is. Buying that home is quite often a massive, massive celebration.
Yeah.
Even if the reason you're buying it isn't, the actual fact it's gone through is.
Yeah, absolutely. And as I say, a couple of days later, all settled in, wine glasses are unpacked.
Yeah.
And a bottle of Digby's arrives on your doorstep. I mean, winning. Like, genuinely. And I think we can all say, whilst we're sat here having a glass.
Delicious. Hence why mine's a bit lower than
I was about to say.
I haven't had too many sips yet. I'm being very, very careful.
And obviously we'll get the team in a little bit and we'll chat a little bit more about Digby's. But I think
it used to be a bank here.
Did it?
How
do you know that?
Because I'm very well informed.
Okay.
You saw his notebook when
I did see his notebook when we came in.
When you come wine tasting, the room where you do it is in the old bank manager's office, which is
That's pretty cool, isn't it?
exciting. Yeah, lovely table, very intimate.
Do you reckon there's loads of money stuff somewhere?
There's still the vaults downstairs.
Have you been looking for it?
We'll get these floorboards up in a minute. There might be a bit of cash under there or something like that.
Amazing.
But yeah, really.
So again, this is another moment that I think we need to celebrate in the fact that 6 months in, we've partnered with a really amazing brand, a high-end brand that are also local and deliver this amazing wine. One tick epic. I mean, there's some more exciting news that we have to share. I think, should we talk about the owl? Should we talk about
Tawny
Gardens?
Tawny Gardens. So...
I mean, let's talk about that because again, brand new agents to the field and a premium developer. Let's be real.
Yeah. High-end properties, exclusive development of only 8
top-drawer
properties.
developer. Yeah, really exclusive. And that instruction was one very early on in the LHB journey.
It was.
And if we did need any slight boost to say,
you got it.
Clients believe in you, you've got what it takes.
Yeah.
It was that, wasn't it?
And again, I think it comes down to, so what we're talking about, guys, is the fact that we will be launching JW Stratton's latest development of 8 exclusive homes in Angmering. And the site, you've been down there.
Oh,
It's unlike anything else. It is
so much so I nearly brought one.
I know. We'd like you to create a marketing package for this. Can I buy one, please? Like, genuinely put your house on the market.
So my husband was like, can we have a reality check, please? Okay.
But it is, and we've been talking about what we're going to do for the marketing of that. And again, when that comes out, it is going to just, again, be that thing where we don't follow everybody else. We do it differently.
So excited.
It's so exciting.
I am honestly, my team behind me and everybody, we're just desperate to get these houses on the market because they are like no other.
Nothing else.
It's a perfect fit with new media, with LHB and with JW Stratton. And obviously those that know me in the past, I've spent well over 10 years as an estate agent in Amring, so dealing with new homes is something, you know, probably me more than anyone is very, very used to dealing with.
Especially in Amring.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And, you know, there are so many clients out there that would love a brand new house, but do not want to be on a big, large-scale development, right?
Yeah.
And this is what Tawny Gardens offers, a really leafy, sort of semi-rural feel location of these 8 beautiful houses, but they're not just 8 new build houses.
Yeah.
The design of them is like something that hasn't been seen in the
Well,
area.
on that, it's not. There's 2 new build bungalows. We joke. So in Rustington, there's a huge demand for bungalows.
Yeah.
And everybody says to me, "Why are the prices so high?"
Yeah.
And we've always
Because there's none of them to sell.
And we say, "Well, because
find
it's
one."
what everybody wants,
Yeah,
and they
yeah.
don't build them anymore."
Yeah.
Well, hang on. We literally have 2 brand new, incredible bungalows with zinc roofs and vaulted ceilings.
The ceilings in those bungalows. It's exciting. When I say people are biting to get to these houses, they really are. I mean, you've been working very hard on getting this out off plan, and I don't know how long they're going to be on the market for, let's be real. Come and have a look at the show homes, come and look at the standard that Stratton really have got compared to the other new builds in Amring, and it's a great location.
It's fantastic. And
We're definitely going to have a few bottles of
Digby's is going to be there.
Absolutely.
Digby's is definitely going to be there because I think, you know, again, with the brand with Digby's, like partnering with Stratton, it's such a great partnership between all of you guys.
everything just starts
It's all a learning,
fitting.
isn't it?
It does. And I think it goes back to what you just said, Tom, about it was very early on. Do you remember being in the office when we first collected the keys and we were saying we've got something to announce, because so JW Stratton is a local brand.
Yes.
They've been based in Shoreham for over 50 years, and the managing director is, again, a local guy.
Yep.
So he knew me and Tom from our previous experiences of having dealt with him, helping him price things, and then we...
Came and found us,
Yeah.
which is
Before you'd even had a shop. Like, it was genuinely like,
had seen that we'd
yeah,
left.
come, now let's go.
We put those posts out to
want
say
you.
that we'd
Yeah.
left and we'd set up and we'd got the name
This is
out
happening,
there.
yeah.
And he came and found us and literally was like, well, you're the people that we'd want to deal with. And then all of a sudden...
Here we are. What's future 6 months? Because it's going to creep up on us, boys.
Well,
like,
we
we're
did.
going to be at the year mark.
We did well, 2 things really, but we did what has now become famous of our advent calendar, for which
Please tell me,
Oh,
Elle.
it's already started.
Elle.
It started.
Elle. We're not doing it again, are we?
No, we have Elle. Listen, it was...
Honestly, I haven't told you this yet.
What?
I had 2 people that I know who run their own businesses.
Yeah.
Both come in and see me this week. Just to let you know, when you're doing the advent calendar, we're in.
Elle,
Don't
you're
forget
up.
us. So it's happening. It's happening,
Listen,
Elle.
Should we bring it back into the room? Because genuinely, that calendar, right?
Crazy idea.
Because we just launched, we were looking for something to make everyone locally know who you were, right? As a marketing strategy,
Of course, yeah.
genuinely, that's what it was. It was, how can we launch something that local businesses are going to know who we are, that it's not just the 2 boys that have left their previous employer. How can we get the word out there? That was the initial conversation.
Exactly that.
Aaron, I'm going to get a couple of prizes. We're going to launch an advent calendar. We're going to do a few videos, and that's what it was, right?
First of all, it was 12 days of Christmas, and we were worried about getting 12 prizes because I only had 5.
Now, should we just go back to reality? Should we talk about, like, the prizes?
This is where Erin's going to say that she whipped us into shape, told us to go out
It
there,
was
put
all
our big
Erin's
boys'
success.
traps on.
Let's bring it back to me. No. No, genuinely, though. Like, it was that moment of if this is going to work, we need to, because I've done multiple advent calendars, being open and honest, right? Years of me and people say about it, it's a great way, it's great, right? And everyone comes to me and I'll say to Elle or say to Katie in the office, we're doing an advent calendar, and they go, oh, yeah.
And then we came along.
Then what happened?
So I think day 1 when we started, we had maybe 3 or 4
We're all
days
getting
filmed.
PTSD.
Yeah.
And it was like, right, okay, not a problem. We sat down, we planned out the entire month. Everything was all organised. It was brilliant. Elle was very happy with us and we didn't need to do anything. And then I was like, no, we've got different prizes, and I'm changing this, and this is a bigger prize, and somebody's just given us a set of diamond earrings.
But to start with, we were standing around the corner from each premises that we'd go in. It was like, come on, Jack, you can do this one. Go and get a prize. And
we went into the deli and butcher, and Sarah there, and she gave us an amazing prize, but we were like, right, we've got to go in and ask for something. And we were like, what?
You
don't know.
No,
you do it. Hi, we're Jack and Tom from LHB Estate Agents.
And they're like,
nobody had heard of.
Yeah, who are you?
Yeah. And we're going to be doing a prize to recommend local businesses in the local community. And could we have something, please? And then actually people were like, yeah, you can. And then we went.
But then each business was telling the next business and the next one, and then all of a sudden.
Have you seen those two crazy ass boys walking around?
Yeah. Lock the door if they come. Yeah.
They're asking for freebies.
To promote their own business.
Yeah. But it was infectious, wasn't it?
It
and
was.
then clients were then coming to us, and it no longer was the 12 days of Christmas.
No.
But we did, jokes aside, take a ruler on the knuckles from you to say, guys, this just isn't good enough. Go out there and
No, that isn't true, because the general prizes that you had at the beginning, right? They were general. It was just you going, how am I going to? I don't have time for this. I'm setting up a business, and Erin I've come up with this idea. Now she wants me to execute it.
No, the
and by
prizes
me
were
executing
fantastic.
it means I have to go speak to people. But what that actually did was get you to speak to people. It got you into those doors. It got you into the doors where, you know, those businesses didn't know you. And then because those businesses, you spoke to them, they saw your faces, they then spoke to other businesses. And that's how business starts.
Yeah.
You know, if we go back to the premises of it, that was just what it did. It gave you a reason to go in and speak to those businesses and tell them who you are. Without the advent calendar, without me subliminally telling you what to do, they wouldn't have known.
Do you remember that? Right, Jack and Tom, watch this. Off he went, out the office, into the fish and chip shop opposite, came back, right, here's the prize, now go and do it to everybody else.
I forgot I actually did that.
Yeah.
Now you've got to go again. And then I was ringing you, Erin, I've just got 50 quid from the quill.
Yeah.
And then Sophie, who has a quill with Lee, then she stopped me. Why didn't you ask me? She said. And I was like, you own a jewellers. How did I
Sophie from LA Guess. Yeah.
And then she gives in a set of diamonds.
She was like, what do you want? You were like, I don't know. What do I want?
It was just crazy.
And then me and Al were like, how do we win that? Every time a prize came in, it was like, how do we win this?
It was that thing where we started, and obviously day one, we had no idea where it was going to go.
No.
Okay? As a brand new business, and you know this far better than I do, your social media posts are lucky if you get friends and family to see
Of
them.
course.
Yeah? You're talking 25 views on a post.
Yep.
Yeah? With that advent calendar and the community and the buzz it created, we were sitting there, and by like lunchtime, you're talking about 1,000 views, 1,500 views, 2,000 views.
And in a tiny village, in a brand new business, you know, even Digby, the girls we were talking about, it's like, this is the best kept secret. That's what happens. Like, you don't want to be the best kept secret. You want to be that everybody can see you, and that's what you did, and that's what you generated.
The total number of views on the
Quarter of a million,
250,000, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Views of the calendar.
And that, bearing in mind, so we did the coming soon LHB Instagram post, and we're like, take it off, we've got houses on. And then, so that was September, October.
Yeah.
So by November, December, that was it. So 2 months in, and then we're talking about 250,000 views, and all within the local area.
Yeah.
You know, that is
the core audience.
Yeah. It was circulated within the marketplace that we live in and operate in.
And also, that's the power of what you guys are doing too. Not only did we force you to go out there and speak to the businesses, but people were generally stopping my husband in the gym and being like, what's going on? What's the prize next? How do I win it? And
what's today's one?
Yeah, and people were stopping you in the street. And I think, do you know what? It's a credit to you both, because I always say, what did I say to you? Go and put your big boy pants on and go out there and talk to the businesses. You did it. Yeah. And that is the beauty of coming from business owners to employed to business owners. You are business owners that are just out there hungry to get what's you know, get the business and do what it does to take. I mean, we force them, don't we, guys, on the camera? You've been on a content day today and you've ended up, you know, this is the last thing we're doing today. But that's just where I want to sort of wrap it up. Also, like, I learned something else as well. Like, you're the landman.
Yeah.
Never knew that, like, genuinely. So any other property developers out there, I was sat in your office, we were talking, and that was a lovely moment, by the way, because sat in your office talking to James, managing director, talking about Stratton and our plans. Somebody came in to get their keys because they had just completed. Another person came in, and I was just like, this is just all magical. Like, this is it, isn't it? Like, this is the dream. So what's the next 6 months? Talk to me.
I don't know. That's the truth. I honestly.
Where's your business plan?
Come on, where's the business plan? I think the thing that it honestly, from my point of view, we're so far ahead of where we thought we would be, because at this point we probably would have been saying, right, 6 months into the business, how do we now look at expanding? How do we now look at taking more properties on? How do we push it outside of past clients who know us? That would have been, if you'd asked me 6 months ago, in 6 months, Jack, where do you want to be? And I would have said, I want the LHB brand to be known. And I now want to be getting invited to homes that I haven't been to before.
Nice.
And we got there like that.
I mean, for me, the next area is, we've touched on this as a group together already, but it's how we expand the team. And we sort of decided that we'll push forwards for the rest of the year, and that will be probably early part of next year. But, you know, we want to be very careful and selective as to how we do that, because we do not want to water down that USP of the partner.
And I think that's also something that, you know, we've had discussions just out of just, you know, going back to it. That is so key for your future. And obviously, I think, you know, the current clients that you currently have, the customers that you have coming in to collect those keys, etc., they will all say the same. And it's a challenge for most businesses. I remember when, you know, it was just me and Aaron sat in our spare room before we had a whole marketing agency of a team of X, Y, and Z. How do we deliver to our staff our ethos? And that's what you're working on. And I would say the next 6 months is you two working on how do you get the mini versions of you to still keep that partner-led industry and the ethos that you have.
That's the big question at the minute.
I do have one thing I'd like to achieve in the next 6 months.
Go on, a holiday?
Pay us.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, because it's been a very expensive hobby up until this point.
And very time consuming.
Very time consuming, yeah. I sent a voice note to Tom yesterday and I said, do you know what? I absolutely love having 2 jobs, because I've now done a full 10 hours at work, and I've now locked the office, and I get to now do another sort of 8 hours at home.
In between being a husband, a dad.
All of those things.
Yeah, and I think probably going back to when we first met, that was one of the things I said to you, wasn't it? Find that balance. And I know you can't do it right now because you are so busy, and success is great, but do find that balance, because that is important. And you know, Arthur was out on shoot today with you today, so we found the balance by bringing him to work.
Exactly.
The long days, though, the hours, all been so worth it. I mean, we haven't looked back, have we? And it is different, as you know, when you're doing it for yourself. We've always been those people that will work hard for anybody and will give it our all, but when it's for yourself, it's on a different level. Cheers, Erin. Thank you.
Thank you.